Oh, what a shot. What a beautiful shot.
Double hundred for Sachin Tendulkar.
Now that is really out of the Tendulkar scrapbook. And he gets the run. What a special 100 for a great cricketer and a lovely man.
Sachin Tendulkar will leave the field to a standing ovation.
In the year 2004, Sachin Tendulkar was going through an unusual slump in form. The Indian team, under the inspirational leadership of Sourav Ganguly, were in sight of registering their first ever series victory down under. India's bowling at the time hinged mostly around the great Anil Kumble, and with the series tied at 1-1 and having opted to bat first, India needed a substantial first innings score to allow Kumble and the rest to try and deliver a historic win. Quite unusually, the ever so dominant Tendulkar was going through a rough patch. He was out caught in the slips in the first couple of matches while driving deliveries outside the off stump. Prior to the test match, he would go on to make a famous statement that he would not play a single cover drive. With the century stand on board, India made a great start. However, 20 minutes after lunch and 2 quick wickets later, India were once again left looking at their god, their icon, Sachin Tendulkar, as he walked out at the SCG. What followed was an epic innings of the highest class that would go down in cricket history as one among the greatest innings ever played. An ode to the resolve and the will of arguably the greatest cricketer the world had ever seen. With his monk-like discipline and patience, Tendulkar would shoulder arms at anything outside the off stump. With his mastery of the craft, Tendulkar would make a packed onside field look like it had gaping holes through them. At the other end, VVS Lakshman was at his sublime best. For perhaps the first and only time in his career, Tendulkar was made to look like the less superior of the two batsmen. But he would not be tempted. And the longer Tendulkar batted, the more his innings gained a trance-like quality. Lakshman, after his masterful 178, would depart, but Tendulkar would continue to motor along in the company of Parthiv Patel and even Irfan Pathan until the Indian captain decided to declare the innings. Tendulkar had come into bat on day 1 after lunch, and on the morning of day 3, he was still at the crease and fighting as hard as ever. In an innings where he battled 436 deliveries amidst his 613-minute stay at the crease, the great Sachin Tendulkar would not drive at a single delivery. Australian captain Steve Waugh later remarked about the match, saying, "To me, it was just a show of incredible fortitude, mental strength and discipline. We just didn't have the answers. He was too good." Tendulkar has, over the course of his 24-year-long career, played many incredible and memorable knocks. The 241 not out at Sydney was not perhaps his most dominant, eye-catching or fluent innings. Yet, for the incredible mental battle that he fought within, and for having schooled the entire sporting fraternity on mental strength, dedication and discipline, this innings just has to rank as one of the greatest innings to have ever been played.